Alright. So this is the third episode. You're obviously gonna see this part, but... Oh. As you can see, we have the Pro Smelter as from before. We have this, which I did not explain in the last episode for some reason. But what I am basically doing is inputting the items I need into this kiln, which smelts most vanilla recipes except for iron. So like for example, stone and buckets, water buckets, clay buckets. This is the fuel. I'm auto-inputting it again with this mechanical hopper. I showed how you make that, which is 5 masonry bricks without the chest, like in the shape of a hopper without the chest. There are these cogs, which you can place where the chest is to automatically have it in there. You can also replace it to iron later. And I guess I'll explain how these work. These cool deposits work. You can smash them on the stone anvil, and you get coal, 8 apiece. In the Steam Age and onward, you can use a forge hammer to relatively quickly make it. But for now, this is pretty much my only option. But yes, as you can see, I'm getting plenty of coal. Alright. I'm going to make some chests. But yeah, the main thing with deposits is that they usually give either 8 or 4. These halites or these evaporite deposits give 4, but the potash and coal and sulfur and native copper and anthracite and lignite, they all give 8. Alright. But yeah, I'm going to make some chests so I can hook it up to this to the import and export, since we don't have true automation yet. That's locked behind the Steam Age. So I'll cut back to it once I have the chests. There are also trophies, which I will place here for now. Alright. So now, we have hooked up the chest. I will show you recipes you can make, but first I'm going to need to mine a bunch of, I'm gonna need mine a bunch of ores. So depending on which video you're watching, you're either going to see this sped up, or you're just going to not see the next part at all. That's odd. There you go. that's why it's called chalcopyrite. Chalcopyrite. Okay. Am I being greedy? Yes. There's a lot of dirt down here. Might be a little bit greedy, and I'm gonna get 4 stacks of, well, I'm gonna get 3 stacks of chalcopyrite ore. Here's what experts say that is stupid and incorrect. Just to give... Not me being stupid. So, I was kind of stupid. For some reason, I mined chalcopyrite even though I need malachite, so... I guess see you once I get that. Well, I'm probably gonna, as you can see here, I'm probably gonna get native copper. Well, this is certainly good. So it like tells you 8 stacks of copper is enough for now. Well, this was a pretty successful trip. I managed to get 169 nice copper deposit. So that will be enough to hold me over for a while. But now I need to get cassiterite. Yippee! Alright. So, not this one, this didn't have as much, but still pretty good. From Greg Tech. I won't exactly say that's the Steam mage, but okay. The microcrafting. Greg Tech is the god of microcrafting. At least in this sphere. Minecraft. Or cube, actually. Alright, alright. Jump scare! Boo! Did I scare you? Hopefully I did not. But I decided this next part that I have cut out was so boring that I cut it out. So I'm going to explain what I was too tired to properly explain. So, I have created these crafting stations. They just require saw, I think some saw, a saw and some wood stuff. But I have produced bronze, which I was going to make it from just copper ingots, but I realized that you can combine it with tin ingots to directly make it into bronze, which makes sense, I guess. Yeah, don't worry about that, that's going to be explained later. I have made bronze plates and rods. I made a bunch of the plates, although you might need the ingots or you might need the rods, so yay. And I made these bronze mining hammers, which I said it like this, which I think is fine worded enough. It's like the Tinker's Construct mining hammer. Just mines a 3x3 area. Same with the spade. Yeah. The way these work is that they can only hold 16 per item slot. So you actually have to kind of like ration it out. This one I've decided is the fuel input. The bottom one. These are chests. Drawers for mass storage. But yeah. These have slots for Greg Tech tools. Don't worry about that. Yeah. Well, I explained all that I need to explain, so back to the video. Sorry for this totally unscheduled announcement or time to get mine, and now that I have this, so I guess. Oh, I absolutely suck at this whole staying awake while recording thing, because I couldn't even explain how this works. So, since I'm too lazy to edit it down to something hearable, I'm just gonna do the exact same thing. Yay. So, this is a wooden form. It turns the not the less said turns the clay or sand into something that's a little more refined. It turns it into a brick. I guess squish and mix it together into a brick, clay brick, which then you have to fire in the kiln, get coke oven bricks. You do a 2x2 craft to get the coke oven bricks, like the block, and then you have to make this, which is just this recipe. And why do we need that? It is because it gets more fuel, and I need creosote for progression, and just because I want trio wood for the floorboards. Also, this is probably just gonna be the continue explaining until the end of the video, since none of it's useful. Like, none of it, it's just grunty, and I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna combine it into two, and you just say which one you like more. But yeah. I made a little farm area. Whoa, look at that. So cute, or meh. Sheeps. The sheeps. No cows. They're chickens. And not alpacas, llamas for some reason. But yeah, just mined until I had a reasonable amount of stuff. But yeah, well, I guess I'll try next episode to be a little more awake so I don't have to do this thing. Unless y'all actually like this thing where I just cut out the greedy parts, like, just basically explain what I did in post for every single thing. Because, I don't think anyone would like that. But yeah, there's trophies, which I already explained. I found a mine with bauxite ore. Well, not ore, it's more so a deposit, because, of course. Yeah. I just mined, dug out a little area on top, made some coke ovens, bricks, and that's it. Because, yeah, hopefully this is enough. Alright. See ya.